Right. And there's another fight.
Hey, what are you doing in here? No chicks allowed.
Chicks? I'm a dude. Oh no! There's two of them. I can't remember who's who. Is Ward Selfie? Because it's going to have to be Ward again who takes everything instead of both of them taking a little bit. Yeah. I'd rather her level up a ton than level an extra character up. But I might be miscalculating here. She might not be the one I picked. I don't know. That's what sucks, man. You know, it's not the game's fault. It's my terrible memory, but still. There should be a way of telling. And the easiest way to tell would be my junctioning. But we've all realised every time we go into the fucking dream world, it ruins my junctioning. And all because this enemy is poorly designed. Seems almost unbreakable. You know, can't be carded. It's just not thought out at all. Like, why do these fights not give you zero experience like the mandatory boss fights do? It just seems like an oversight. And I know that this playthrough is not how the game was designed to be played. And a lot of people have, you know, made criticisms to other series where you do restriction runs where, you know, the main argument is always the same. That's not how the game's meant to be played. That's why there's problems in those areas. But even so, you know, there's people thinking about every single aspect of games. You need to think harder. No two words about it. Like, I mean, Kingdom Hearts is perfect. The final mixes of Kingdom Hearts both have an ability you can turn on at the very beginning that cannot be learnt. It is given to you at the start, which stops you from receiving experience. You know, this game's been remade a million times and it's never had anything even remotely close to that. And that seems like such a simple notion. It seems like such a good notion too. Let's try and break him. Maybe we'll get super lucky. Like, I've tempted to do things like junction 100 breaks to status attack, so that the normal attack will break people, but you get experience for the attack, so it's the least effective way to break things, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but there you go, I guess. RPGs and the confusing meta systems in them. But after this session, I'm about to do a commentary on how I was planning to change the channel to have content reflect more like this playthrough that, I mean, not too many people are watching in the grand scheme of things, but the people that are watching it are really enjoying it, and I was going to try and change a lot of my content to this direction. That's not to say, you know, just old school JRPGs, but moving towards playthroughs rather than guides. And due to the changes that YouTube has forced on us all recently, that's just making it impossible. And I'm going to have to address that, because I said I had a surprise coming, and the surprise isn't coming anymore. And that's kind of sad. Excuse me. But another mandatory fight, another mandatory set of 200 odd experience, and he hasn't leveled. Oh Christ. Oh, mandatory fights. How they irk me. This is another one of those almost adventure game inspired moments of search around and press buttons until something works. Because you can press on any part of this console. It's pretty interesting. See what I mean? That was right, the other one wasn't. Just really strange game design that you don't see too much of anymore. Like, that's the kind of game design that Darkside Phil would be, you know, stuck for quite a long time complaining, and then how were you ever supposed to know that? How are you ever supposed to figure it out unless someone told you? Like, I don't know, maybe walk around and explore and press X? Oh, you gotta love a bit of DSP, man. In fact, I think the moment he starts accepting his mistakes are his own and not everything else that he blames is the moment that his content will stop being fun for me, because as it stands, it's just the ultimate height of disillusionment. It's great. Excuse me. Alone! Uncle Laguna! Told you I'd come save you. Interesting for a man to get such an attachment to someone else's child. It does happen, though. Wow. Squall, you're back finally. We'd only just finished drawing the cock on your forehead. I mean, there's something coming. Sorceress Adir. I am a man. Yes? We came here to see Dr. O'Dine. Please explain what this is regarding. Yes, of course. Where's the loan? Who? Squall, calm down a little bit. Just let me handle this. It's politics, son. Politics. Please come with us. I am a man. The old clever climb into the car, fade to black, eh? I've seen that before. And then the batshit crazy music of Esthar. Just... what were they thinking? It's so vast. We'll be arriving at the presidential palace shortly. I am a man. I've never seen a building this big. That is quite literally what she just said. It's a nice build, this section. That is the very reason I am here. We just saved you from 20 minutes of exposition. I seek the doctor's help. I wish to be free of Sorceress Ultimisia's control. That will not be easy. I should know. Look at my collar. It is magnificent, yes? He's got a card, this little guy, too. If you just exercise the sorceress, there is nothing Ordine cannot do. So you want to see a loan? Where is she, goddammit? See that hot bitch over there? I need to bring that hot bitch to the other hot bitch and shit's gonna happen. It's like Tipsy's collar. So, you take her down hostage. You are a fool. I don't care. Just take me to a loan. Just slap him. Do as he says. I give the permission. Very well. Ah, what do I have here? But under one condition. You must let me observe this delicious girl. Alles class. So you'll leave the girl with us until then? Only as long as he says He will not do anything weird. Better not do shit to Renoa, you horny old bastard. Don't think I can't see that swelling beneath that robe. You should have a look around the city. You ready? Head eastwards to the Lunar Gate and meet us there. We should be ready by then. Oh, she's in space. I always forget that. Such a bad idea. Because if she wasn't in space, it would not be the catalyst for what is about to come next. That is a rule unfamiliar to this region. We shall play with Palam's rules and ours. Yes. I'm hoping that's open and sudden death and nothing else. Esthar is probably random. Random rule. Elemental rule, it would seem. Let's have a look. Marlborough card, that's going to be good for us getting our tentacles so we can get Doom Train earlier. As you can see, he's set that up to be a sacrificial lamb for the purpose and only that purpose alone. We didn't bite it, we'll try and let him trap himself so that we can then punish that and be guaranteed a point. Interesting. So we're going to be minus down here, so we need essentially a 7 on the right, and we have a 9 on the right, but then we can't take the dragon, so it's an awkward position to be in. So I'll do that. It doesn't take it, so he then doesn't do what I thought he would do. Interesting. I want to lure him into doing something. That kind of worked. If I pop that there, there's no way you can flip the right one. He can't even... Yeah, I think that should be okay. I'm overthinking it because I've not played it for a while and I don't want to make mistakes. So just bear with me, folks. It's simple stuff, it's just I'm a little rusty. He did not play the card that we seek, though, so... Open rule of spread to this region, and hopefully the rules will be a little bit simpler. Not so full of crap. Open, elemental... Yeah. Seems... similar. There we go. He's got Ward. Ward is a good card. And it's a cool picture too, because Ward's got a badass looking scar. But he's just sacrificial lambed it there for the sake. Which I hate that strategy, but the computer does it a lot. Ooh. No. Oh, he just didn't do what I thought he was going to do at all. I was trying to get him to hit the ward card, but I assume he knew it was coming and just decided not to, but he still paid. And we get ward. And that was nice and simple, which is not how it's going to play out in space. Because space sucks balls. Space balls. There we go. And we get to run around Esthar and hit the shops, which is cool. We'll take the girl there, there's nothing to worry about, just head to Lunar Gate. Okay. Lunar Gate is not in the city either, which is another one of those confusing game design moments. Where, when you're younger and it says head to Lunar Gate, you assume it's going to be where you are. And it isn't. It's a completely different place, and Esthar is so big that you can run around this area for ages, and like I've ran through this city dozens of times and I still don't know my way around because it's such a maze. Like, I even have a book, the guidebook, that links the sections to the map, and I still don't know my way around the city. It's probably my least favourite city from a Final Fantasy, just because it's so unmemorable by its similarity. Like, it's a cool looking city, it's a cool concept, it's just ruined by just cookie cutter level design of let's make it overly big and hard to, you know, to tell apart from itself. Like, I can't even remember which shops are. Shops down here? So the Luna Gate is far from here, so I advise you rent a car. So it's kind of giving you some info if you chat to a lot of fellas. What have you got to say? This lifter is a highly sensitive transport. If you want to leave the city, take this lifter. If you wish not to, then fuck off. I need to shave. I'm officially at the point where my facial hair is irritating me. What's going on? Hey! Stop touching my ass! I think this leads to the shopping centre. I've been wrong before though, and I will be wrong again. It does not lead to the shopping centre. This is the city's exit. You may rent a car if you wish. What's up here? Does this lead to the car rental place? No, this is the shopping centre. I knew I was close. No, don't touch that. I need to touch this. Brings up the old crazy digital shop interface. Which, if you get King Tombury, you can phone the shop and you can have a shop at the touch of a fingertips anywhere on the world, which is really useful. Interesting. We're going to need remedies as well. But not from that place. Oh, the lag on this shop is awful. You press it and then it moves like a minute later. It's like Injustice Online. What can we sell? We've got good to sell. Occult fans, they go for tons. Holy War. It's pretty expensive stuff. Wow. Some of these shops give you presents too, which is cool. Notice how that's Cloud Shop. Quite possibly a reference to the character that everybody adores. Every time I touch it, it's giving me presents. I like you, Johnny. Can I have another one? Having a sale. It took 2 presents just to get in the shop. It's crazy. It's what I like to call crazy pavement right there. Just gotta be careful because you might twist an ankle. Don Juan's shop. We're having a sale. This is the weapon guy. We've already got the punishment for him. Ooh, we could finally get better gloves. So they took, what, 3 discs? Did not mean to come all the way out of that shop either. Why not? Give him the Valiant. Oh, the Ulysses, sorry. How is this not been... I don't get this. Maybe these are better. Like, much better, or maybe I've just forgot I didn't upgrade these people. Now I've got... Is it Karen's store? The low res on this is brutal. Can't see shit. There's no wonder so many kids had glasses when I was younger. It weren't their fault. It was just bad tellies. So it's just Combat Kings and Pet Pals and Weapons Monthlies. Which... It's good to buy them if you don't have them, but once again, I'm not really concerned. You know, this is not a completionist run. This is just a fun run, and I want to try and do things as quick as I can. That shop is closed. Okay. Exit. Exit, please. Thank you. So we can go back the way we came, and we can hop on a car, and we can get to the Lunar Gate. One step closer to Ragnarok. I couldn't be more pleased. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. What an incredible city. Majestic. Now let's get the fuck out of it. And we get to rent a car. Again. Because the joys of this game is car rental. The monotony that is... They're not cheap, are they? 3.5k? Then again, I wonder if you're fully covered. Because there are monsters in this world, so... You're already getting totaled by a monster and having to pay full price for a car. And they are students too, so maybe it's only expensive because we're really young. And there's old folks paying shillings. Alright. Square goes forward. Square does go forward. Right, how the hell do I get off this? There we go. There's a bit over here to get off. Oh, it's not the best. So, as an example of where the Lunar Gate is the Lunar Gate is there. Look, we're there. It's there. There's your Lunatic Pandora. There's your Sorceress Memorial. There's your Tears Point. And then boom, Lunar's Gate. All the way over there. That's a hell of a lot of trust to give to gamers. You know, when was the last time you had to travel that kind of distance in any modern game without them expressively pointing the way? Like, if you didn't read that conversation because you were distracted, you would have no idea where to go. And you'd have to go back and talk to Odin, and he would tell you where he wants you to go, but still, you'd be like, Lunar's Point, what part of Esthar City is that? And then you realise, it isn't part of the city, you've just been trolled. Gotta be careful too, because the detection on the vehicles hitting the... That's what we want, that place. Because we're going into space. And I believe you've got to drive into this place, because if you don't, it doesn't trigger the cutscene that you need. But I'm going to try and get out so I can save.